50 random facts about me. 50 random facts about me. I'm 4'11". For all 4 years of high school, I was a drama geek. I went to FITM, LA for college, and that's Fashion Institute of Design and Merchandising. I kind of had this OCD of washing my face before I sleep. I cannot go to sleep with makeup on my face. I cannot do it. And if you catch me sleeping with makeup on, you know that I'm really, really tired. I'm a mom. My boyfriend and I, aka my baby daddy, met at work actually. I hired him. I would say I'm a planner. Yeah, I'm a big planner. Like, I always have to have a planner with me. I make lists for, like, everything. Like, absolutely everything. To-do lists, lists of things to buy, everything. Lists on lists. Like, you can go in my room and you will find a whole bunch of loose papers just of lists. The only reason being, I'm probably the most forgetful person you'll ever meet. Ironically, despite me going to FITM and fashion school, I really had no fashion sense until I got to high school. Yeah, it was awful. My absolute favorite part about pedicures is when they scrub the bottom of my feet. I don't know why. It like tickles and it feels good. I don't know, it's like a tickle you can't scratch. When I was in junior high, there was this girl who everybody said like didn't like me at all because we liked the same guy, and they told her the exact same thing, and neither of it was true. Like, I had no problem with her. I don't even think I saw her around school, and now we're like super best friends. We have this understanding that nobody can understand. Nobody. I rarely crave anything salty or spicy. I don't really crave chips at all. What I do crave is sweets. Sweets are like my thing, especially chocolate. When I was pregnant, I actually was afraid that my son would turn out exactly like me, which is not a good thing because I was the most horrible baby ever. I cried and I cried and I cried until I would turn blue. And then someone would have to like blow in my face just to get me to breathe again. My favorite type of cuisine is Japanese food. I just love Japanese food. Anything Japanese, sushi, sashimi, shabu-shabu, ramen, you name it. I love it. When I found out I was pregnant, my very first emotion was actually happiness. Before anything else, before fear, before disbelief, before shock. Prior to me finding out that I was pregnant, I asked my boyfriend like what he would do or say if we found out that I couldn't have kids. I was actually terrified of not being able to have kids. I was a really, really, really shy kid. I would hide behind my parents' legs and I wouldn't even look at people I didn't know. I'm a very trusting person. I trust very, very easily. That's not always a good thing. But if you lose my trust, it's probably gone. I've been told by several people that I actually sleep with my eyes open or half open. So don't sleep next to me. And if you do, don't wake up in the middle of the night because I'm probably staring at you. I never really had any real pregnancy symptoms. I never got any morning sickness, like, at all. I didn't even throw up throughout my whole pregnancy. Never really got headaches, a little bit of back aches. Yeah, I was born 2 weeks overdue via emergency C-section. My mom was rushed to the operating room and I was out within like minutes. The umbilical cord was wrapped around my neck like twice and I was in like super distress. A lot of people say like their high school days weren't the best, but I loved high school. I like eating cereal at night. So, going to FIDM, I actually had a lot of people doubting me and telling me that their graduation rate was below the 50 percentile. So I took it upon myself to never ever complain about anything. Throughout the whole course of my study, I probably averaged like 3 hours of sleep a night, and there was so much pressure every single quarter that when the quarter was finished, I would literally just like bawl my eyes out from happiness and just being relieved that I can get a little bit of a break. Let me tell you guys, positivity is so powerful. It is. I graduated with a 4.0. I'm a size 5 in women's shoes, which makes it almost impossible to find shoes. When I do find shoes, they never have my size, but I get my Jordans cheaper. Hey! I've been wearing glasses since like the 2nd grade. Contacts, I think since a freshman in high school. I just have horrible vision. There was actually a time where I woke up in the morning and I didn't know where my glasses were. So I spent like 5 minutes like searching everywhere like this for my glasses. When I like a song, I play it over and over for days on end until I don't like it anymore. I'm getting bored? What? When I was 15, I actually chopped all of my hair off to my shoulders because of a really bad breakup. I totally regretted it, and since then I've never had a major haircut past like a trim of like 1 inch or 2 inches. I subconsciously like plan out my bites when I eat so that my last bite will have equal proportions of everything on my plate. It's feeding time. When I was in 1st grade, my teacher thought that I had ear problems, like hearing problems. So she sent me home with a note for my mom so that I can go to the doctors to check my hearing. But like, I didn't have any problems. I just have selective hearing. I want to listen to you, I'll hear you. And if I don't even know you're talking. I love milk. I used to be terrified of eyeliner. I didn't know how to put it on myself, so someone would have to put it on for me, but I would always, I don't know, be afraid that they'd poke my eye out or something. I'm 22, but without makeup on, I look like I'm 14. I suck at directions. I've lived in the same exact house since I was like 1 or 2, and I still get lost. The first time I drove the freeway was actually on accident. I took the wrong turn into the freeway, and I drove for like 20 minutes on the freeway just like freaking out, but I made it home. I'm a Libra, and I am super indecisive, especially when it comes to food. Like when my boyfriend and I try to figure out where we're gonna eat. Yeah. It's kind of like that. When I was a freshman and a sophomore in high school, me and my best friend and my cousin used to make YouTube videos. I think they're probably still up. We named ourselves Fresh 3Z. I'm like a really sensitive person. I'm a crybaby. When people come to me with their problems, I cry. When I see people crying, I cry. When my son cries, I cry. Besides my ears, I have had 3 other piercings. My nose, my tongue, and my belly button. I took my tongue piercing out right around my 21st birthday, and then my belly button piercing when I got pregnant for obvious reasons. Nail color, I always go with red. No. I love shoes. All type of shoes. Heels, flats, sandals, sneakers, everything. Oh, spit up. I like second day curls. Like, I like how my curls look the second day that they're curled. When I've gone to Vegas with my cousins, I don't wash my curls out the first night. I actually keep them and then I curl it again and it just turns out so much better. I don't know why. Is that gross? Oh well. I'm the only one in my immediate family that doesn't work for the medical industry. Are you okay? Are you okay, Bubby? I have road rage. It's actually gotten a lot better ever since I got pregnant and had my baby. But when I was driving to and from LA, you best believe I wasn't gonna let you get away with cutting me off. I could spend hours and hours and hours just browsing through Tumblr. Scroll, scroll, scroll. I'm always the last one to stop laughing after a joke. It's really embarrassing. My boyfriend and I own a business together. I've never had any pets. I also have like this hate for shopping. I like touch everything. I like to feel the fabric, and a lot of the time I'm like, oh no, I'm not paying that much for something that probably costs so and so to make. I've been to retail stores where they have a pretty high price point and their stuff isn't that good of quality at all. It actually happens pretty often, except if you're buying designer or something. It's getting really dark. And finally, we're getting really hungry.